It's Monday. There we are. Now I know we're live. Hello. Good morning. How are we? So good? Really? You don't say. Interesting. Well, listen, save that chit chat for later. Let's get started with some jumping jacks. Hi, team. Happy week 14. Monday it is. It is chest and back. Last week we mixed it up a little bit, but this week we're back to normal. Hi, Marcus.
Hi, I'll be back.
Bye, Marcus. Setting up that breath in through that nose, out through that mouth. If you're not feeling that jump, take a step touch, but really go for nice long arms, getting into those backs. Good. Into that nose, out that mouth. Set up that breath. Here's your 5, 4. Here's your 3, your 2, your 1. Up and over those waistbands. So now we're taking high knees, trying to start turning on through our abs. Maybe a little march party otherwise. Into that nose, out through that mouth. So good. Turn on that core, get a little heat going. We are here for 5. We push for 4, 3, 2, butt kickers, heels into glutes. Keeping that breath going. Maybe pump the arms a little. Whew. Yes, it is Monday. We are here for 10. Maybe a little bit of speed. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Plant those feet firmly. Swing, 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 swing. You can start a little gentle at first, but really let this be about opening through that shoulder blade, getting into that back. Getting triple extension through that leg, so you're warming up in the glute and the trunk. Here's your 5. Here's your 4. Here's your 3, 2, 1. Fingertips come behind the ears. Feet are still in parallel. Hips go back. And stand it up. Good morning. Hamstrings. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Right away, setting up nice and long through that spine. Shoulder blades together. Head is lifting into hands. Making sure that we're never dropping heart below our hips, right? We always want our hips in line with the heart, or maybe the heart's a little bit higher. That's going to ensure that we're keeping it in the hamstrings and out of that lower back. Here's your 4. Holding at the bottom in 3. Here's your 2. Reach forward. We're going to take a big sweep down, big sweep up. Big sweep down, little snow angels here. If you start to feel any sensation in that lower back, first thing, notice if you've got a hook, and then tip that tailbone forward, zip that belly button in. You can also pull those heels apart energetically. So they're not moving, but they are turning on through the outside of the glute. That's going to help support through that lower back. Here's your 5. Katero, good morning. 4. Here's our 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. We squat. Center. Stand out wide. Back to center. Stand out wide. So you're hitting a squat into a side lunge, making sure, hello, Marcus, that we're sinking our hips back. Keeping knees in line with that second and third toe, and never feeling it in our knee or that lower back. We're just getting into those hip flexors a little bit. Here's your 5, 4. Here's your 3, 2, and beautiful. Let's take a couple of switch feet. Again, step touch is available to you, but my goal is just open through chest, through back. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Shake it on out. Let's roll it down the spine. Walk those hands forward. Go ahead and take that push-up if you've got it. Heart right between those thumbs. Push it back up. Walk it back through inchworm. Roll it up. Take a couple of these to warm yourself up. Remembering when you start that inchworm, chin drops the chest, and we want to keep our glutes as still as possible. So no rocking and rolling. Walk it back up. And here we go. Next time you take that push-up, hang out in the top of that plank. Meeting in that plank in 4, in 3, 2. Let's set up our plank. Shoulders directly under those, or excuse me, above those wrists. Gentle bend in those elbows so you're not locking out. Notice where your gaze is with your eyeballs. Are you staring at your hands, at your toes, straight in front? We want a neutral neck. So if you are staring at the toes, gently lift from the back of the head. Find that nice long spine. Take right foot outside of right hand. Right hand reaches to the sky. Deepen that hip flexor. If you need, drop that back knee. Inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, set that hand down. Walk that foot back. Let's go left side. Left hand up. Really feel that chest expand. Beautiful. And set that hand down. Walk that foot back. Let's go for mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Let's run it. Keeping shoulders directly over those wrists. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hips go up and shift forward. Hips go up and shift forward. Keeping belly button drawn into spine. So you're not dumping in that lower back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take those feet a little bit wider. Let's take shoulder taps and then we're out of this. 10, 9, 8. Option to take knees. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands and feet connect. Big old ragdoll. Gentle bend in those legs. Roll it up the spine. Okay, well, I'm already warm, team. Let's work a little chest, a little back, right? Why not? We're here. Let's party. Speaking of party, Marcus.
Sorry, Kinsey.
Oh, no.
Marcus isn't available today. It's a positive Chad kind of week. I was just listening to some Jack Johnson, trying to catch some breaks out on the Como Park Lake. No luck, freshwater folks, but that's cool.
Listen, first things first, Marcus doesn't like Jack Johnson, so we are so glad we have Chad.
That's what we call a buzzkill on the UCSB campus.
Can I get an amen? All right, Chad. Guys, it's been so long. Suddenly, I feel rejuvenated. This is exactly what Monday needed. All right, Chad, let's show them. We are starting
Let's do it.
One side for 30 seconds, a side plank into a rotation. So let me show you what that looks like. Well, Marcus, or Chad, excuse me. Side plank. Your rotation this time is going to be taking your body from facing the wall, rotating around the shoulder to facing the floor. Back up. This can be pretty darn extreme through that back and through that shoulder. If you need to modify as you come down, let this hand drop to support you. Drop, and then come back up. Exactly. If you need even more intensification, you can always take that bottom knee down, and you can roll through on your knee. Exactly. Also an option to take the hand there. So a couple different options, but again, we open and close. So we're hinging that door using core, using back, using shoulder. At 30 seconds, we flip it and reverse it. Chad, beautiful. Then we are going into an so you're starting in a bear plank, and then we're taking alternating bird dogs.
Fat dog.
Fat dog, the midterms. All right, so bear plank, you're floating 1 inch off the ground with those knees. You're gonna reach opposite hand, opposite foot as far apart as you can, then step back up in that bear plank. So I'm trying to get my timer on. There we go. Alternate it. So I really want you to think of the top range of motion. Don't just drop your hands. Really reach, hold, then set it down. If this is too extreme, so early in the morning, keep those knees arrested and go for bird dog on the ground. After that, my friends, we are taking it into our first chest burnout. Nice little negative push-up with a positive attitude. Holding at the bottom for just a second. Slow down to even slower. And from there, plyometric push-up back up. So lower 3, 2, 1. Plyometric push-up. Land soft. Lower 3, 2, 1. Plyometric push-up. Land soft. Lower 3, 2, 1. So you're juicing those muscles, working on that endurance as you lower, then explosive energy as you push the floor away. If you cannot stay on your toes the whole time, you neither. Take it to the knees. If you want to take out that jump, take out that jump, but do work whatever variation you're taking. Please hit that slow down. That's where we're really building that chest endurance. Oh my gosh, that's it. We're doing it. Oh, you're so strong still. Happy round 1.
Let's get after it, Kinsey. It's good to be back.
Chad, we missed you. All right, team, we are setting up with our side plank rotation. So remember, we're starting in that nice that forearm side plank. We rotate from straight forward to parallel with the floor, keeping our body nice and long. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Inhale, exhale forward. Notice if you're shifting back at all. Your goal is to get totally parallel with the floor. If you need it, pop that hand down. Give yourself a little bit of help. Core is super tight. No piking in those hips. Shoulder is always staying right over that elbow. Good. Coming up on that switch. If you want to just hang out in the side plank, another great modification. Or take it to the knee, and work from the ground. We switch in 3, 2, other side. Let's hit it. Set that plank up. Rotate. Bring it back. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. So we're working core, shoulder, back, and we're stabilizing through that chest. Making sure we're not collapsing our shoulders forward. Keep that spine long. Here's our 5. Here's our 4. Here's our 3, 2. Oh my gosh, we're having a great time. 15 seconds to set it up. We are going into a bear plank, alternate bird dog. So remember, bear plank, shoulders are over those wrists, knees are below those hips. We float those knees in 3, 2, and 1. 1 inch off the ground, belly button cements in, opposite hand, opposite foot, and lower. Reach and lower, doing your best to make sure you're not dropping through those hips. Keep that chest, that whole trunk super duper parallel to the floor. If you need, drop those knees. Keep checking in with how tight you can keep that core. So good. I would rather have you on your knee working, building those stabilizers than floating and rocking side to side nonstop. Here we go, belly button's in tight. Hit that reach. Remember, don't just kind of think you nailed it and then set it down. I want you to hold for a second and then set. Fire up through those stabilizers. Here we go, team. 5. Stay, stay, stay. We're here for 4, 3, 2. Amazing. Just like that. We go into negative push-up. We lower 3, 2, 1. From the bottom, we explode up. Catch. Do it all over again. So we start in that nice high plank. If you want to take it from the knees, drop there from that high plank. We go 3, 2. Lower 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lower. Explode. Catch with that bent elbow. Back to that lower 3, 2, 1. Explode. Catch with that bent elbow. Reset. 3, 2, 1. Explode. Catch. Reset. If you want to take that jump out, A-okay, but I do ask that you still keep that slow, lower, quick up. Slow, lower, quick up. Keeping shoulders back, core is tight. Elbows in line with those wrists. So try not to bow out at the elbows, right? We never want to put unnecessary pressure on our wrists. Keep pulling those shoulders back so that chest is proud. Here's your 10. Squeeze those glutes. Here's your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it. Amazing. We are back to our 30 seconds of open to rotate. Setting up in that nice forearm side plank. Maybe you take that knee to the ground. It is up to you. We go in 3, 2, 1. Rotate and open. Getting your chest nice and parallel so you really feel that shoulder have to fire up to stabilize. If you need to modify as you rotate, pop that hand down, press it back up. Maybe you're on the knees, press it back up. For this modification, just working on that side plank. Switching sides in 3, 2, quick transition, set it up. Good, try not to cheat yourself. Notice if you're kind of stopping at a quarter angle, and then bring it all the way down. Hips, shoulders, knees, all parallel with the floor. Option to take those knees, rotate, and up, always finishing right over that elbow. Here we go, team. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Right back into those bird dogs. Okay, so now we know what we're doing. If you want to start with those feet or see those knees on the ground just to work on that stability and get range of motion, amazing. Otherwise, we float those knees in 3, 2. Let's hit it Monday. Core is tight. Reach and set down. As you reach, make sure that you're not allowing that knee to lift higher off the ground. Force those cores to work. Again, if you want to keep those feet down so you can really, truly activate through that shoulder blade, go for it. Working at our own pace is what this is all about. So good. Maybe you play around with a couple off the ground. Maybe you drop back to the floor to reset. Make sure those hips are parallel. Here we go. Woo-wee. Hello, Monday morning. My name is Kinsey. Here we go, team. 15 seconds. Yes, you can. Don't just sacrifice that reach. Go for it. Hit that full range of motion and then release. Here's your 3. Here's your 2. One more. Here's your 1. And ooh la la. We are back to those plyometric push-ups with a negative down. So we're going to set up all of us in that nice high plank. If you want to take your knees from that high plank, drop the knees from there so you're still mimicking the shape in those hips. We go 3, we go 2 and 1. Lower 3, 2, 1. Explode. Catch with a bent elbow. And then reset up to that nice high plank. Lower 3, 2, 1. Explode. Catching always with that bend. If you want to take out that jump, you sure can. We lower 3, 2, 1. Quick up. Keep lowering. 3, 2, 1. Into that nose and out to that mouth. We're killing it. So good. Squeezing that glute. Yes, you can. Use that breath. If you feel it in that elbow, chances are you're either bowing at the elbow or you're catching with a straight arm. Just like when we land jump squats, we never want to land with that straight arm because that means we're putting all of the impact on that elbow when we want to use all of our muscles to help cushion that landing. 3, 2, and 1. Just like that, my friends. Happy chest and back. We are into our final round. It is setting up in those side planks with a rotation. Setting up, making sure shoulder is right over that elbow. We go in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. So good. Belly button is super duper tight. Notice if you're piking the hips. It takes some of the pressure out of this, out of our core at least, which is why a lot of us will do it, but we want that in our core so that it's not putting all of that work solely in the shoulder. And it's putting it in the right place. When we can keep our hips flat, we're not offloading in any area that isn't supposed to be carrying us right here. So good. 30 seconds. Let's switch. Other side. You can always take that knee. You can always rock that side plank and leave the twist out. This one is pretty weird and advanced. My favorite kind of exercise. The weirder the better. You've met my chihuahua. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. Here's your 10. So good. Stay strong, my friends. We're here for 5, 4, last one. 3, 2, let it go. So good. Okay. We are into that last round of our bear plank bird dogs. Shoulders are right over wrist. We float those knees 1 inch off the ground. We go in 3, have a great time. In 2 and 1, float those knees. Oh, I can't go that way. There's a wall there. Reach and lower. Fighting for that stabilization without sacrificing the reach. That's where we get into our back muscles, is that reach. Shoulders out of our ear. So good, team. 40 seconds right here. If you want to catch your breath, maybe hold that bear plank. Core is tight. Notice if you're dumping like crazy. Tip that tailbone in. Zip that belly button up. So good. 20 seconds on the clock. If your knees have been down, maybe, just maybe, play around with lifting. So good. Woo-wee. Team, you are here for 10. Give me your best 4 and stay with me. We're here for 8. We're here for 4, 3, 2, hot dog. Let's finish with these sweet, sweet plyometric push-up. Negative to plyo. All of us starting on our toes, even if we're going to start on our knees. We start in a plank. We lower from there and push 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lower 3, 2, 1. Explode. Catch that bench elbow. Reset. Inhale, lower. Exhale, explode. Reset. Keeping those hands under those shoulders, elbows nice and wide. Practicing landing a little bit gently. Trying to get full range of motion on those arms. So try to go all the way long in the air and then land with a little bend. Inhale and exhale. Guys, Chad's breathing, and we appreciate that. I want you to breathe also. Inhale, catch. Lowering 3, 2, 1. Remember, you can take out that plyo, but don't you dare stop that negative push-up. That's where we're building that endurance across our pectoral muscles. Here we go, 15 seconds. Squeeze that butt. Take the jump out if you need, but keep with that push-up. Here's your 5. Stay, stay, stay. Here's your 4, chest to deck. 3, 2, 1. Hot diggity dog, you guys. Whoo! Well, that was just the most fun I think I've had since Friday, easily. Or last Monday. Chad, what do you think?
I have fun every day, no matter what I'm doing.
That checks out. All right, team. Chad, why don't we show them what's going on next round?
I'd love nothing more.
I was hoping you would say that. I had a feeling. Chad, let's talk about it. We are going into Chad favorite. Alter stagger push-up burpees.
Oh my God. Almost as good as surfer burpees.
Almost, but sorry, we had to do those last week. All right, team. Remember, alternating stance means that our hands, one is below the breastbone, one is above. Every time you drop for that push-up, your hands are going to alternate which one is hitting that press. So take it away, Chad. Drops down into that burpee. Beautiful. Switches that stance. Pops right back up. If you need to modify, team, you can take that jump out. You can walk it back. Drop those hands. Take it to the knees. There it is. Take it to the knees. Walk it back up. And then hit that other side. So a couple different options. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then, my friends, we are going into a prone on your belly YW tricep pull. So starting all the way on your belly, feet are zipped up and together, toes digging into the floor. Tushy is squeezing tight as it can. You're going to reach all the way forward, pull down through that W. Fingers go to touch. I'm sorry, Chad, right in the way. And then back up the same way you went. Row, click, back up. The whole time trying to fold yourself back on itself. If, for whatever reason, this position does not work for you, take it out of prone. You can always come up to that place we started in our good mornings. Send those hips back. Reach, pull, do the exact same thing from up here. Especially if you have high blood pressure, are pregnant. There are so many reasons not to be on your belly. If you need to, you're up here in that bent over good morning position. And then, Chad.
Stellar mods.
I know, thank you so much. I love a good mod. Let's show them the inchworm to side plank, shall we?
Of course.
All right, y'all. So we rocked a bit of a side plank on our elbow. Now we're going to emphasize the high side plank, getting even deeper into that shoulder. Inchworm it out like our warm up. Then roll it and flip it into that side plank. Walk it back. Facebook, for those of you who can't see, because he's a little too long for my phone screen, he's just coming up into a high side plank. If you need to modify, when you go for that side plank, drop that bottom knee and then roll it back down. So you can drop to the knees right away and then roll it into the side plank from there. Beautiful. And that's just going to give you a little assist if you're feeling a little weak through those obliques this morning. And just like that, round 2, chest and back. Let's do it, shall we?
Contrary to its order, round 2 is actually my favorite.
Oh my God. You guys, I had a feeling he would love this round.
Because you're smack down between an awesome first set and a rad third set.
Chad, get on with your bad self. What a good way to think about it, team. We are in that sweet, sweet middle position, starting with our sweet, sweet burpees. Every time we drop and hit that push-up, it is a stagger push-up. You can jump it, you can walk it, but oh my goodness gracious, we go in 3, 2, time is on. Jump it up. One hand on top of the heart, one hand below. Pop it up. And switch. Your modification. Drop it, drop those hands, walk it back, knees down, take that push up, walk it up, squat it high. Otherwise, flying through this. This is a really important one to think about those hands or those elbows staying in line with those wrists. So we really don't want the elbows bowing out. We want them right down from that wrist. So good, team. Less than 30 seconds. Here we go. Keep those elbows tight, even though we're at that stagger. We are here for 20. Hip. Woo-wee. Yes, we can. So strong. Shoulders out of the ear. Nice, proud chest. We are here for 8. We push for 5. One more. Finish it. 4, 3, 2. Amazing. So good. Okay, so now we're going super person, W, hit those triceps. Setting up on our belly, feet and legs zip up together, pinning into the floor. We go in 3, 2, lift the heart, wide row, release, try to touch those pinkies, back to that row, extend. Squeezing that butt like crazy. Remember, if this is too much or you're not lying down on your belly, you are in that good morning position. This one counts a lot or a lot more. You can get a lot more bang for your buck on this one if you're really actively contracting those muscles. Feel that fold. Squeeze those glutes. Notice where your eyes are. This is one where we have a tendency to crunch the back of our neck and look forward. Think of those strings attached to the bottom of your ears, pulling you up from there. Here we go. Squeeze that butt a little tighter. Yes, yes, yes. Here's your 10. Stay with me, team. Use that breath. We're here for 7. Hip. We push for 5, 4, 3, 2. Gorgeous work. We are into our inchworm with a side plank. Starting by dropping the chin, keeping the hips and trunk as still as possible. When we get to the bottom, rotate open. High side plank in 3, 2, chin to chest. Walk it out. Once we're here, make sure shoulders are right over wrist. And from there, find that high plank. If you need to modify, knees drop, rotate, bring it back up, knees lift, walk it back. Once we have it, maybe, just maybe, you can play around with finding a little speed. If you do, I love it, but I do want you to make sure that you're not cutting that side plank off. Make sure you're hitting full range of motion. What I mean is shoulder plugs into that shoulder complex and then rotates back over. So strong. Taking those knees where you need. Keeping that trunk so strong. Feeling that spine elongate on our walkout. Lots of work with elevations this round. Between this and the burpee. So make sure you're breathing so you're not getting dizzy. So good, team. We are here for 5. We push for 4 all the way to the end. 3. Here's your 2 and 1. Just like that. It can only mean 1 or 17 things. But the one I was thinking of, back to those stagger burpees. We go in 4, 3, 2. Let's hit it. Staggering. Wrap those elbows. Keep her right between those hands. Core is super tight. You can always step down, walk it back, drop those knees. Modifications galore. You take what works for your body and you rock it. So good. Check in, make sure that breath is active. Shoulders are back. If you feel it in your wrist or your elbow, chances are where your wrist and elbow line up are kind of bowing. So you're cutting off at an angle, putting pressure on your elbow, pressure on your wrist. That's why we want to keep them in line. So good. 20 seconds, team. Yes, you can. You've made it this far. This is our one move that really spikes the heart rate like crazy. Here we go. 8. We push. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good. Here we are again. Row, click, back. Remember your modification. Hinge at the hips. Otherwise, you are on your belly, feet plugging in 3, 2, 1. Press those glutes down. So good. Feeling like you're trying to fold yourself in half as your hands move closer together. Squeeze that butt. Remember, we're not floating those feet. Plug those legs in so we can really focus on working down the spine. So good. Into that nose, out to that mouth. Notice if you're releasing shoulders into ears as you go forward. Super common to kind of take your shoulders with you, but really plug them down the back. Keep them retracted. And again, the more emphasis you can put on contracting through each point, the more oomph you're going to get. That's the technical term. Here's our 10. Stay, stay, stay. Can you squeeze those glutes a little tighter? Can you lift that chest a little higher? Here's your 4. Here's your 3, 2, Maybe take a quick child's pose, just in time to pop it up and walk that inchworm into a side plank. Remember, if you need to drop those knees to rotate, amazing. We are going in 3, 2, chin to chest, let's hit it. Squeeze those glutes. Find that nice high plank. Twisty, twisty. Controlling every part of this motion, especially as we start to pick up speed. Squeezing glutes and core so that as you walk, you're keeping that spine super long and you're not kind of taking your hips for a walk. Remember, if you need that mod, as you roll down, you drop those knees, you rotate this way. So good. Whoo-wee. Stay with me, team. We have one more round to go after this. That is it. Stay with me here and now. You have 15 seconds. Can you play around with speed? Again, making sure you're always landing with that shoulder right over that wrist. Here we are for 6. What are our numbers? 4, 3, 2. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. We have one more round of these alternating push-ups with a burpee, obviously. Take it as fast as you can, controlled. This is our burnout in 3, 2, 1, let's hit it. Whatever this looks like for you, I want it to be your best round yet. If you're modified, that is your best round, and I love it. All I'm asking is for you to find something that works for you and push yourself for the next 45 seconds. This is our burnout round. Let's make it feel like it. Heat up. Rise to the challenge. Get a little bit stronger. Coming up against those patterns in our brain when they tell us to pull back, and instead we push a little more, and we build that endurance. We build that resilience. Stay, stay, stay. Yes, you can. I know you are strong enough. You have been at it all morning. Do not hold back with 15 seconds. Give me 2 to 4 more. Use that breath. Yes, you can. Maybe you're walking. You can still fit in 1 more. 3. Oh, I lied. 5, 4. Here's 3, 2. Amazing. Amazing. You guys, incredible. We are done with things burpee. We are back to the rows. You can set up in that good morning. Bring it down to your tummy. We go 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze those glutes. Lift from the back of the heart. Lift from the back of the head. And squeeze. Feel those shoulder blades retract like crazy. Force those muscles to fire. Focus on getting a little bit tighter, a little bit higher, squeezing a little bit stronger through those glutes. We jump around in those burpees and then we slow it down and isolate through those backs. Sculpt city. It's a really beautiful city. A lot of attention to detail. Here we go. Squeeze those glutes. Notice if your eyeballs are forward. Tip that chin down. Do not quit. This is your 20 seconds. Let it be that challenge that you showed up for this morning. Stay with me to the end. Squeeze those glutes a little tighter. Get that heart a little higher. Keep that chin down. We are here for 5. Stay, stay, stay. 1 more. 4, 3. Here is your 2. Final 1. Ooh la la. What do you say, folks? Shall we finish this puppy? We are getting started in 10. Starting up, clicking chin to chest, walking it out into our high plank. Maybe we take it for controlled speed in 3, 2, chin to chest. Let's rock and roll. Find that position. Flip it up. Down we go. If you start feeling it in that lower back, chances are you've walked too far and you're dropping those hips, or you're thrusting yourself into that side plank. Let's try to minimize or eliminate both those things. So we find that plank, use our core to twist us up. Or remember, find that plank, drop those knees. Beautiful. So good. Halfway through. This is it, team. 30 seconds from now, and you are out of round 2 and into your final round of your Monday. You are just skipping through. I don't know if it's positive Chad or positive you guys, but we're really doing it. Here we go. 14 seconds. Stay, stay, stay. Woo-wee. Here's your 10. Stay with me for 5. Yes, you can. Do not stop till I stop counting. Here's your 4. That means you can fit more. 3. Here's your 2 and 1. Amazing work. High five yourself. Stand on up so that heart rate stays up. Maybe take a little side-to-side step. Maybe grab some water. And Chad, should we keep this party going?
I'm partying all the time.
Oh my gosh, you guys, can we all be a little more like Shazam?
Be yourself. That's more important.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Chad, speaking of being ourselves, let's be ourselves in a high plank with a forward reach to wide pull.
Sounds like a party.
I thought so. Let's put you right here so the Facebook group can see your upper body. So hands here.
Copy that, Skipper.
Thank you so much. Okay, so you're setting up in that nice high plank. You're on one side for 30 seconds, keeping body flush with floor. You're gonna reach arm forward, and then high pull back, elbow to rib cage. Reach and pull. He's making this look super easy. It is not as easy as he's making it look. The goal to keep that chest parallel means that you have to squeeze the core and stabilize that shoulder. Maybe you're sensing a theme. We've been doing a lot of shoulder stabilization. If this is too much at any point, drop those knees and go from that reach from there. If this continues to be too much, alternate that reach and pull. So instead of staying on one side, give yourself a little break, hit that pull, and then move it on. Again, if you're for full range of motion, you're on those toes, one side for 30. And then we are back on our tummy to alternating back crunches. So we're prone again, our toes are down. Good, and then we're gonna take fingers just behind those ears, crunch up and lower, crunch up and lower. What he's doing is he's twisting his elbow to the opposite side of the room, left elbow, right corner, right elbow, left corner, keeping those glutes down and twisting up. Again, if you have whatever reason and you're not laying on your belly today, let's go ahead and take opposite hand, opposite foot, stand up, opposite hand, opposite foot, stand up. So a little windmill action is going to be your modification. And if that's too intense for today, just give me hip hinges. So you're still working on a little bit of a hinge action. So whatever your range of motion, I'm loving it. And Chad, our final one is push up to alt toe reach. Oh my goodness, chest and back, heart drops right between hands. Use that belly, pike that tush. Reach opposite hand, opposite foot. Beautiful, just like this. You probably guessed it, but your modification, should you choose to accept it, drop to those knees, push up, all the way up to that toe reach. If you are push-ups out of push-ups, push down, over it, totally done, finute. Take the push-up out, just go for the toe reach. If it's too much to stabilize on one shoulder for so much, just take the pike, take the toe reach out. There are so many modifications, because I know we're really blasting through these muscles. Chad!
Kinsey!
That was amazing.
You're amazing.
You're amazing.
No, you are.
You're amazing.
We can do this all day.
We're all amazing. Get out of
today.
here. I was just kind of hoping to get another break. Here we go, team. We are into that first push. It is a high plank. One side reaches and pulls. We set up in that high plank. Maybe we take it to the knees, but let's all start together in a high plank in 3, 2, and 1. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Keeping it wide. So out straight, elbow to rib cage. One other thing I forgot to mention, if you want to come down to that forearm, just in case your wrist or something is feeling a little unstable, there's always that regression as well. Inhale and exhale. Notice if your heart or your hips are up, you can always take it to those knees and work on stability. Here's your 5, switching sides in 4, 3, 2, reset. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Squeeze those glutes. Option to drop to those knees or take it down to that forearm. So good. 20 seconds. If you are all the way up, make sure that wrist is right below the shoulder. You're not dropping behind. Feet can always come a little bit wider. That lengthens your base. Here's your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. All right, team. So we are back on our back. Now we are taking twist, center, twist, center. Feet and legs are down. Zip them up. Squeeze that glute. We take right elbow, left side of the room in 3, 2, squeeze. Lift, lower. Right elbow, left elbow, right side. If this is too much for you, for whatever reason you're not on the floor, take those feet, gentle bend. We reach opposite hand, opposite elbow, or knee, up. Reach and up. Little windmills, or working on those hinges. So good, team. Squeeze that butt a little bit tighter. Make sure those toes are pointing into the floor so hard that those thighs can lift. Toes dig, thighs lift. Let's Squeeze those butts. So you're really working down and across that back. So good. Squeeze a little tighter. Here we go. Again, chin is tucked ever so slightly. Here's your 10. Here's your 7. 4, 3, 2. Amazing. So many options on this one too, because we're at the end of our day. We are in that high plank. We take our push-up, opposite hand, opposite foot. Or take the push-up out and reach, or just go for pikes. In 3, 2, maybe you're on the knees. Pop it up. Squeezing those glutes. By now, we should have our perfect push-up form down, keeping it to the end. Heart between hands, elbows in line with wrists. How low are you letting your push-up get? I would like you to push to get your heart all the way to the floor. So that means for today, you're dropping those knees, lowering heart to floor, press it away. That's great. Let's go for full range of motion. If we're just kind of hitting a quarter push-up, we're working our biceps and a little bit of the chest, but we're missing almost the entire range of that pectoral muscle. So good. Keep that core so tight. Yes, you can. Here's our 10. Ooh-wee. Here's our 7. Stay, stay, stay. We are here for 4. We push for 3, 2. Oh my gosh, we done did it. All right, team, setting up for that reach and pull. Reach and pull. High plank, forearm plank, on the knees or not. We go in 3, starting in high plank. 2, find that form from there. Bicep by ear, elbow to rib cage. Keeping chest parallel. All morning we've been working on stabilizing through that core, that chest, and that shoulder. It is here and now that we are holding for the longest amount of time all day, but we should be fired up. Remember, you can bring it down to that forearm. Keep reaching strong. We switch sides in 4. Stay, stay, stay. In 3, 2, reset high plank. Bicep by ear, elbow to rib cage. Maybe you take those feet a little wider. Maybe you're on those knees. Maybe you're down to that forearm and those knees. Whatever you need to do to keep working. Yes, you can. Maybe you're alternating those reaches. So good, team. Into that nose and out them out. Squeeze the glutes. Yes, you can. Here's your 5, 4, 3, 2, let it go. On our bellies, reach, lower, we go. And 4. So good, zip that tushy. In 3, 2, and 1. Right elbow, left side of the room. Left elbow, right side. What I'm gonna say to you now, don't fling it, right? Take your time. Reach and lower. The big place that we tend to fling is the reach and drop. We just kind of let ourselves fling back to the floor. Control your descent. Force those muscles to fire up the entire time. You don't have to go slow necessarily. I just don't ever want you letting go. We're not going to do what Rose did. We're going to do what we say. We'll never let go. Here we go. All right, team. I'm going to have you hold to the right in 3, 2, hold to the right, little pulses. Breathe. We're pulsing to the right. We switch other direction in 4. Stay, stay, stay. We pulse to the left in 3, 2, lower, reset, pulse to the left. So good. Squeeze that glute. Really pulse. Here's your 4. Here's your 3, 2, and lower. So good. 4 minutes of work. 4 minutes of work on the clock, and you are out of this Monday. We are into that push-up to alternating toe tap. We go ahead and set up in that nice high plank in 3, 2, 1. Push it up. Hand to ankle. Maybe you take your hands a little bit wider than a narrow push-up, but I still want all those same rules to apply. Heart is right between hands. Elbows in line with that wrist. If you're feeling pressure on that wrist, don't worry about taking your hand off the floor. Just push up to pike up. So let's work at your own range of motion. Inhaling and exhaling. So strong. Belly button pulls into that trunk. For those of you who are nice and strong through that chest, you can go for a little bit of speed. Let that be like a rebound to reach. Me, not so much, but you just maybe. Inhale and exhale. So good, team. Stay with me. We are here for 8. We have one more round through each of these super fun exercises in 4, 3, 2, beautiful. All right, this is it. This is where we finish. We are going into, oh my God, yeah, 30-30, high plank to pull. I just forget what we're doing sometimes. In 3, in 2, let's close this. Reach and pull. Yes, you can. Try one that challenges you. You have 30 seconds each side. That's it. Not even a full minute of work on each side. If you need to come down because of wrist issues, go for it. Listen to your body. I'm not asking you to injure yourself, but maybe just test the waters. What the next level up might feel like. See where we're building towards. What muscles it requires. Get to know what you're training. 30 seconds, reset. Reach and pull. This is it. No locking out through those elbows. Let there be a gentle softness. Keep that neck in line with the rest of the spine. Drop those knees if you need. Maybe alternate between dropping and picking back up. But we are here, my friends, for 13 seconds. Yes, you can. Notice if your body's starting to hook open. Use that trunk and hold that parallel with the floor. 3. Here's your 2 and 1. Stunning. All the way to your belly. We're going for the reaches, or you're up top. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Opposite hand, opposite foot from the top. Get into that prone position, y'all. We are here in 3, 2. Zip those legs up. Squeeze that tush. Twist to the left. Twist to the right. Remember, we are setting ourselves down. Not falling. Controlling. So strong. Not just the elbow reaching. Think of the ear. Left ear, right side of the room. So good. Keep every time you come up for that twist, squeeze those glutes. Press those hips in a little tighter. We're going to go for that pulse again. Saying whichever side you'd like. In 5, pulsing in 4, 3, 2, hold and pulse. Here we go. Whatever side you're on, pulse. Press those hips into the floor. Twist that ear, twist that elbow, shoulders back. Switching in 3, 2, re-squeeze, other side. Try to float both elbows. Don't press yourself up. Use that back. Breathe. Here's your 4. Yes, 3. Yes, 2. Let it go. Quick child's pose. Holy cannoli. We are moving into our final round of push-up to toe tap. This is it, team. 5 seconds to go. 60 on the clock when we get started, and you are out. 3, 2, here we go. Remember, for today, I really want you working on range of motion. So drop those knees if you have to. Get that chest to deck. Keep those shoulders back. We want that proud chest. But really aim for all the way down, all the way up today. That means you can't go as fast. That means you have to catch your breath in down dog. So be it. We're working to train the full length of our pectoral muscles. So good. Belly's in tight. Yes, you can. Woo-wee. It should feel like a push. We are in our last exercise of our last circuit on a chest and back day. That means we've been burning out 2 major muscle groups for the last 40 minutes. Stay with me, team. Yes, you can. Here's your 10. Hip. Stay, stay, stay. Here's your 5. We push for 4. We're here for 3, 2. Amazing. Amazing. You guys, gals, humans, high five yourself. Holy smokes. Hey, how's it going? Chad, how you doing? Uh-oh. That's all right. I'm sure he's fine. For the rest of us, let's do a little abs. Well, what do you say? I'm going to grab a little water. I recommend you explore that opportunity for yourself. Whew. Such good work. Super chesty, super backy. Really, really nice. I just love water. Got a total crush on water. Don't tell. All right. Okay, Chad. All right, team. We're going to do some core work. So we are going to start with our right leg on top of left. So we're in this little like, I need a pee pants hold. We're gonna roll up, reach past our toes, roll all the way down, lift up, and crunch, drop. Roll up, past our toes, roll all the way down, and crunch, holding that I will need a pee dance the whole time. So we start in 3, we start in 2, and 1. Reach past, C curve is roll down all the way to the floor, rock it up. Roll up over those legs, roll it down, C curve, and up. Drop it, take that roll down, feel everything engage, up and down. Wait to go for that reverse crunch until your upper body is all the way on the ground. So good. We're gonna switch sides in just a second, but first, we're gonna do a couple roll downs. So when you're ready, not when you're ready, we're gonna meet at the top in 3, 2, hands are up. We take a 10-second roll down. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze those legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs go up. We crunch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those legs, roll up. Roll it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crunch it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll it back up. Let's switch those legs. Left leg on top. Back to the beginning. Roll it down. Crunch it up. Roll up. Roll it down. Using that abdomen to help control you. So we're not just flinging back and forth. It'd be easy to do that, but I want you to stay in control. Really challenge yourself, especially on that roll down. Hit the ground. Zip it up. So good. Coming up to that roll down in 10. So good. Meeting at the top in 5, 4, 3, 2, oh no, my mat. Okay, at the top, here we go. Zip those legs tight. We roll a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up. We go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Here's your 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those legs. Lift that heart. Reach for those ankles. Obliques. So good. Into that nose and out through that mouth. So good. Double, 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 double. 1, 2, double. 1, 2, double. 1, 2, double. We're dancing. 1, 2, double. 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 Hold. Right leg goes out. We snap up and lower. Snap up and lower like a single-legged suitcase. If it's too much, stay on the ground and just crunch and lower. Otherwise, here we go. We switch sides in 10. So good. Belly button pulls in tight. We switch sides in 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop that heel. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. So good. Using that breath. Final push, team. Into that nose and out through that mouth. Again, leave that sit up out and just crunch if you need. Control, control, control. Here's your 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. 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 All right, team, just really fast. Let's set up with those toes together. Bring those knees wide. So we're in a wide-legged child pose. Toes are together, knees are wide, hips draw towards heels. Forehead is down. Feel the stretch. Big old breath in And on that exhale, gently walk your hands to the left. So we're stretching to that right side of the body, into that shoulder girdle, into that hip girdle. Don't lift up with this. Keep sinking those hips down. Big old breath in. Exhale, walk those hands to the right. This time we take it in the left side of the body. Still sinking back, hips to heels. And then we take it up to that tabletop position. Gentle cat-cow. Inhale, drops the belly, pull the heart through. Exhale, arch the back, chin to chest. Inhale, drop. Exhale, arch. Here's your 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. We shift over our right wrist, left hip, right hip, center. Left wrist, right hip, left hip, center. Right arm reaches up, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, take out that wrist. Everything, let it go. And then lace it underneath that body. Leaning into this stretch, letting the head rest, maybe walking that left hand out long, getting a little extra pressure, keeping hips high. Letting stillness take over. All you're focused on here is letting that body weigh heavier and heavier into the ground. Using that breath. Big old breath in. And on your exhale, walk that hand back if it was forward. Press yourself up and out. Reach up. Set that hand down. Now left reaches up. Again, shake out wrist, shake out arm. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And lacing it underneath that body. Hips are up, belly button in. Maybe walk that right hand forward and just let it go. Just let this be about letting go of your body weight. Trusting that you're supported by the floor. No need to tense. And then notice maybe where you are tensing despite that. Just acknowledge it and do your best to let it go. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. And walk that right hand back. Plant it down. Left hand reaches back up. We're back in that tabletop. Lifting through our knees. Hips are up. Pedaling out those legs. Getting in those hip flexors. Maybe taking a three-legged dog to a hip opener. Whatever feels good to you. Maybe you just go right on into that forward fold. Shaking it out, shaking it out. Shake head, shake neck. Rolling it on up. Just to finish, just for fun. Let's take a couple open closes. Getting into that chest. Getting into the back. Maybe some big old arm circles in both directions. Maybe some neck rolls. So many options. It is up to you. Monday, you never look so good and you always look pretty darn good. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself today. Thank you for showing up for me. It's always such a joy to be with you guys. Take care of you, and I will see you. Hello, Linzers. Oh my God, Katero, go chat indeed. I love you all. Don't be strangers. See you mañana.